Hey you guys, it's Simply Kimmy here. Welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the content, and then hit the little button, of course, to make sure that you get notified when I upload a new video. Today I decided to make an apple pie. I want to make some for Thanksgiving in a few weeks and bring it over for my family, but I really wanted to practice because I haven't made a pie in so long. Today I did not make my own pie crust. I did just use store-bought pie crust, so if you're super particular, I'm sorry. I will try to make my own pie crust next time. It's just been a very long time since I've made it. So this is just the store-bought one again. I did use granny apples. You do, of course, need flour. I'll go ahead and leave the recipe. I got one online, and they also had one right on the box of the crust, and they were basically the same. So I did just go ahead and follow the one that was on the box because I was using my phone to record, and I did take a bite of that apple. It was so delicious. So I think I spent about... Oh, those are my dogs. Sorry. Hey! Knock it off. Okay, sorry. They're playing with the sock. So I think I spent about $12 maybe for everything. You did need to have, of course, cinnamon, nutmeg, flour, sugar. I used granny apples, and then pie crust. Okay, sorry guys, my dogs were freaking out because my son and my stepson came out and they were just barking like crazy. But you also need lemon juice. I didn't use a real lemon. You can use a real lemon. I just bought the 100% lemon juice in the vegetable section. It was like 80 cents at HEB, so I did get that. And I don't know why I had the butter out. I guess you can put butter on the top of it. I didn't put any on there because the pie crust I bought, I think, already had butter in it. All right, so I did go ahead and peeled all of the apples, which is super easy. It didn't take that long. I don't know how I'm supposed to cut the apples up. Again, it's been so long. So I just sliced them, and I forgot to use my cutting board. I just cut them all up on a plate. So yeah, and I think it took me maybe 10 minutes, maybe 10 or 15 minutes to get the apples done, and then cut up, and then it took me maybe 10 minutes to put everything together, maybe not even. And then of course my pie crust on top. I forgot to push it down. You're supposed to push the pie crust down when you put it into the pie baking dish. I forgot to do that, so I don't know how it's going to turn out. We actually haven't eaten it yet. It is cooling off right now. I just baked it, and it's sitting on my oven currently, so in the next few hours my kids just came out and they asked if they could eat some yet, but it needs to cool off for a few hours, it says. So I told my boyfriend to go ahead and go get some ice cream or some whipped cream. I like my apple pie with whipped cream. I don't know if you guys like with your apple pie. If you do like something different, definitely put it in the comments. Maybe we could try it. But yeah, it was super easy to make, I think. I know in a minute I'm going to start measuring everything out, and I know there was like 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg and 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. I kind of just eyeballed it and assumed like not how much to put based off of previous baking experiences. So I really hope you guys enjoy, and let's go ahead and just see how it turns out. All right, you guys, so I'm almost done cutting up all the apples here. Again, I used 7.5 apples because it said to use 6 medium granny apples. And these were more on the small side, so I did use 7.5 granny apples, and then I ate the other half of the apple because it was so good. They were super fresh. I love HEB. If you live in Texas, and you haven't gone to HEB and you're looking for a grocery store, I only go to HEB. I don't like Walmart. I usually don't shop at Walmart. I don't even remember the last time I've been to Walmart. So for groceries and everything, I usually just buy it at HEB. There's one about a block away from where I live. So super convenient, super nice. All the produce is local and freshly grown in Texas for the most part. So definitely Texas pride, y'all, and apple pie, y'all, from the South. So yeah, and I don't know why I had butter out, or margarine. I know it's not real butter, but I didn't use any of that. I thought I was going to have to, but the recipe didn't call for it, so I just did go ahead and end up putting that away. And yeah, so I will let you get back to the video. Oh my God, you guys, the pie crust was refrigerated. I attempted to make it look as pretty as possible. I did try to form it. You are supposed to press it down, and I guess I did press it, but I don't think I pressed it down as much as I should have. So I think some of the juices probably have leaked to the bottom. I'm not 100% sure. Again, I haven't tried the pie yet. I will let you guys know at the end of the video after we've tried it later on tonight, and let you know how it turns out and what my kids thought about it and see if they even liked it. And then if not, then I'll definitely put my apple pie baking skills to the side and just stick to like cookies and brownies and cakes is what I'm used to baking. I'm not used to baking pies very often. But yeah, so I think I'm about to add all of the ingredients. There goes the sugar, and I'm so sorry. I know I was looking for my teaspoon measuring cups, and I should have had them out and ready, but I forgot because I wasn't paying attention. And then I did try to measure out. I measured out the lemon juice and the flour because I wanted to make sure that those were properly correct, but my other teaspoons didn't match with the correct size, like the 1/8 and 1/4 teaspoon. Like, I guess those might be separate that you could buy at like a baking store or Walmart maybe, but I just have a standard one that I got at like the Dollar Tree or something, or HEB. So yeah, so I went ahead and I'm about to mix all of the ingredients up and put it in that pie filling, and then we're gonna attempt to put the top layer on it, but I'll let you guys take a look at it and I'll check back in a bit. All right, you guys, so it is almost time to put those delicious Texas granny apples in the pie filling. My boyfriend and his daughter, my stepdaughter, my daughter basically, they were both making fun of me because I told them I was making a homemade apple pie, and they legit was like, your pie crust is not homemade. And it's true, it's not homemade, but it's as good as it's gonna get because I'm not gonna spend hours making it and then letting the dough rise, and then I would have had to spread it out, and I don't have like a rolling pin or anything because I lost my last one, or I broke it. I don't know. I haven't made a pie in so long. I haven't needed it. So I did use the store-bought one. It had really great reviews online. You can see he's totally making fun of me, but it's totally cool. I told them they didn't have to eat any of it, but I know that they wanted to once they started to smell the fresh apples and the cinnamon and the nutmeg all mixed together. Our whole house smelled like fall and Christmas. It smelled so good, or like Thanksgiving. So yeah, and I wanted to also do a lattice pie. You could see I was going to start cutting it up, but then my boyfriend was like, maybe you should just play it safe today and put it over. And he even told me that I needed to make sure and that I closed everything and sealed it properly. But you could see I was using like a pizza cutter, and yeah, it didn't turn out so great. I was able to seal it for the most part. I think there was about 2 or 3 spots, and you'll see once I take it out of the oven after it bakes that some of the juice did leak out. Now the juice that did leak out, I did use a spoon and I scooped it up just because I didn't want it to sit on the top of the apple pie. And I did taste test it, and it tasted delicious, like absolutely freaking amazing and southern, and it tasted good. So I think the pie itself, I'm really hoping it tastes delicious, but I'll definitely let you guys know. So I'm about to finish everything up on the preparing side, and then we're going to stick it in the oven. So I'll talk to you guys in a minute. All right, you guys, and of course, once you seal up the top of your pie, don't forget to make some slits in the middle. This is just to help vent it so it doesn't expand and like overflow and explode. At least I think it is. That's what it said online. So that was my best advice. It didn't really explode or anything like that once it baked, and the slits I made did open up nicely. So yeah, I went ahead, I baked it for about 45 minutes. And then I took it out of the oven. I do have a clip real quickly in just a minute that'll show you what it looks like when I first put it in, and then about 10 or 15 minutes before I took it out of the oven. And then of course I just did a quick shot of what it looked like when I took it out when it was completely done. So, and I'm so sorry about my oven. I do need to clean it. I don't clean it. I don't even remember the last time I have cleaned it since I moved in my apartment. So I know it's super gross. Yes, I'll make a cleaning video on like cleaning my oven and my fridge and my pantry. That'll probably be on my list of things to do. I have been sick with the flu the last week, so I haven't been cleaning. I haven't been making videos in a few weeks. So I do have some content. I just still need to edit them. But I will go ahead and I'm going to finish up this video as well. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. This is just the aftermath. Those are the juices that I tried. You could see with the spoon. It was so delicious. It was so good. It tasted really good. And then I did take a photo shot of it and it looks really pretty. So I'll go ahead and take a few videos and pictures of us when we're eating it. And then I'll go ahead and try to upload this hopefully this weekend. So, all right, I'll turn it off for now. You guys, and I'm sorry, it is the next day. I'm in my car. We're picking up potato salad from Bill Miller's for dinner. But yeah, so this was the pie last night, and my boyfriend cut it up all nice, and it was super flaky, super crusty. Not crusty, but like, I don't know what to say, like crispy and like crunchy. I don't know. Anyway, so the apple pie turned out amazing. It was super good. I think I wish I would have cut the apple slices into bigger slices because they kind of made the pie not as thick as I wanted it to be. So I am going to attempt to make another apple pie tonight, and if it turns out any differently, I'll take some pictures maybe and do a different video. I'm not sure, but this was my very first attempt in over, like, I don't know, a decade or so that I've tried to make a pie, but I really enjoyed making it. I hope you guys enjoyed making it with me, and don't forget to like and subscribe and comment below on what is your favorite pie, and if you tried this recipe or if you didn't. But I will see you guys in my next video, and don't forget, I will post the ingredients and the recipe below. See you later. Bye.